Hey guys, I'm Hound. Welcome back to another Dragalia analysis video. In this video, we are going to be going over Halloween Fantasia 1 because the Halloween Fantasia banner is coming back, and I didn't want to put them all into one video, so we're going to go with 3 different videos, one for each year. The first video will cover Elisanne, Althemia, Edward, and Silke. The second one will cover Mim, Odetta, Lowen, and Murtimus. And the third one will cover Melsa and Akasha. So, this is Halloween Elisanne, Van Paladin. She's a light lance. While Elisanne is taking quite a liking to her Halloween costume, she still feels more than a little embarrassed to actually wear it. Which of these feelings will win out in the end? Only the vampire herself can decide. She has 570 HP, 346 strength for a max of 951, 578, base min might of 378, and base max of 3299 with 10 defense. She is a support unit. First skill is Sacred Maiden, shareable for 4 skill points. SP cost 4548, shared SP cost 15055. Deals 7 hits of 187.2 light damage, enemies directly ahead, and activates skill Shift if the attack connects. Phase 2 increases the entire team's strength by 13% for 15 seconds, and inflicts paralysis for 13 seconds, dealing 97% damage every 3.9 seconds with a 120% chance. Phase 3 heals all allies with 108% recovery potency, and paralyzed foes take 7 hits of 224.64 light damage instead. Second skill is Mischief Maker, SP cost 5252. Deals 1 hit of 1360% light damage to enemies directly ahead, and fills user skill gauges by 700 SP if the attack connects. Also activates a Vampire Maiden for 15 seconds. During Vampire Maiden, the user's standard attacks will deal 35% less damage, but SP gain is increased by 50%. Vampire Maiden will not stack, and the 15-second timer will reset if activated again. Her co-abilities are HP. Increase HP by 15%, benefits your whole team. Then you have Light above 10 hits, equals strength. If the team members do light, increase their strength by 30% when the combo count is 10 or higher, benefits your whole team. Her abilities are skill damage, increases attack skill damage 35%. Potent Curse Raz, reduces susceptibility to curses by 100% when the user is hit by an attack that would have cursed them. Their strength increased by 50% by 10 seconds. After activating this buff, will not activate again for 15%. Gauge Accelerator, speeds the rate the mode gauge decreases by 40%. So, Halloween Elisanne is a really good light lance unit. She's not in the meta, but she's still really good. And if you don't already have her, I would definitely recommend going for a copy. Next, we have Halloween Althemia. And, Halloween Althemia is a light staff. She's the diametric vampire. Passionate researcher of black magic, Althemia had always longed to wear a vampire's garb and spent many a night sewing this costume. It seemed no change of outfit can hide her tendency to go all in on her passions. She is a 4-star. She's got 564 HP, 324 strength for a max of 943, 542. Base min of 299 and base max of 3175. With 8 defense, she's a healing unit. Her first skill is Sweet Treat, shareable for 5 points. SP cost 5916, shared SP 14198. Restores HP to all allies with 130% recovery potency, removes curses, and increases the entire team's strength by 15% for 60 seconds. The strength increase will not stack. And her second skill is Bitter Trick. Deals 1 hit of 1234% light damage to surrounding enemies and restores all teammates' HP by 8% of damage inflicted. This recovery caps at 30% of their maximum HP. Co-abilities are Recovery Potency, increase the potency of recovery skills by 20%, benefits your whole team. Light Paralysis equals use or critical rate. If a team member is attuned to light, increases their critical rate by 12% for 15 seconds when they successfully paralyze an enemy. After activating, this ability will not activate again for 10 seconds, benefit your whole team. Abilities, she has Skill Prep and Skill Charge, fills 100% of skill gauges at the start of quest using a skill, fills skill gauges by 5%. You have Potent Curse Res, reduces susceptibility to curse by 100% when the user is hit by an attack that would have cursed them. Their strength is increased by 15% for 10 seconds. After activating this, buff will not activate again for 15 seconds. And you have Full HP equals Strength, increased strength by 20% when HP is full. Halloween Althemia is a pretty decent light staff, although there are definitely better ones like Galazina. There's Hildegard, even Estelle. Although if you don't have a copy of her, I would definitely recommend trying to get one because she's only 4-star, so it's not that hard to get. Next, let's talk about Edward. He is a 3-star base. He is a light blade. He's a blood-sucking butler. Butler dresses as a vampire for Halloween, though he remains as punctual and efficient as ever, determined for the party to be a success. He's as fearsome as a real vampire to any fiends who dare try to ruin it. He's got 508 HP, 351 strength for a max of 847, 588. Base min of 219, base max of 3045, 10 defense. He's an attack unit. His first skill is Vampire Slash, shareable, 5 points. Deals 3 hits of 41% light damage to enemies directly ahead. And his second skill is Nightmare Waltz, deals 1 hit of 1251% light damage to surrounding enemies and restores the user's HP by 3% of the damage inflicted. This recovery caps at 10% of their maximum HP. When the user's HP is full, the skill will also inflict bleeding for 30 seconds, dealing 146% damage every 4.9 seconds with a 100% base chance. His co-abilities are Strength, increases strength by 10%, benefits whole team, and Light HP below 60 equals HP regen. Team members attuned to Light grants them an HP regen buff, healing them for 4%. Max HP every 30.9 seconds for 20 seconds when their HP drops to 60%. After activating, this ability will not activate again for 45 seconds, benefits your whole team. His abilities are Full HP equals Strength, increased strength by 20% when HP is full. Potent Curse Res, reduces susceptibility to curses by 50%. When the user is hit by an attack that would have cursed them, their strength increased by 50% for 10 seconds. And Curse Res reduces susceptibility to curses by 50%. Halloween Edward is very outclassed, although he's still a pretty decent light blade. But he's outclassed by stuff like Beautician Zardan, Mordecai, who's in the Compendium, even stuff like there's Gala Luca. Yeah, he's got a lot of things that outclass him. But he's only a 3-star, so you're kind of very likely to get him. And then lastly, let's talk about Halloween Silke. Halloween Silke, Festive Prankster, is a light dragon. She's a 4-star. Believing Halloween costumes to be fashionable, Silke was happy to dress up for the party. She also believes the party allows people to prank one another without consequence and is gleefully pondering what tricks to play. She's got 301 HP, 95 strength for 159, 876. Her skill is Pumpkin Prank, deals 1 hit of 1288% light damage to surrounding enemies and reduces their strength by 15% for 10 seconds with 100% base chance. Her ability is Light HP and Strength. The user is tuned to Light, increases strength and HP by 20%. Halloween Silke sucks. I'll just down and say it. Halloween Silke sucks. But if you don't care about meta, she's really cute, so she has that going for her. Anyways, that's going to be it for part 1 of 3 on the Halloween units. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll be taking a look at Odetta, Lowen, Bertimus, and Mim. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.